first think. And before we get into the charts and we get into everything and the whole chart analysis, I do want to state, um, anybody that learns anything new in my channel, subscribe to my channel. You'll benefit from continuing to see these charts, continuing to see these videos, and also you can subscribe, comment down below stocks in your watch list, and I'll see how I can fit them into my schedule, and I'll try to make those videos for you as well. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys to use me as a resource to be able to see certain cues for the next day, obviously, right? I would tell you guys to still do your due diligence, but for the next day to make your own rational decisions based off of what you saw in the video. A lot of times, as you can see in this chart, I do state the resistance level, I do state the support level, and look, the resistance level was broken from the 15th to the 16th. It was broken. It maintained itself. This resistance level was then used as a support level throughout the day. It got broken 2 times, and then it brought itself back up, and it leveled out. Yesterday, the 16th, I did not get a chance to do this video. And then the 17th, if I would have analyzed that as well, I would have stated that around here would have been the support level. Look, support level right there, and then it brought itself back up, and then it got torn down. Obviously, there's a lot of things that happen throughout the day, the bears and the bulls, pushing back and forth. But what I'm trying to get at is, if there's a stock that you see me doing, and this is not the only stock that you have, like this was one on your watch list, or this is one that you're in, definitely comment below all the other ones that you have, or others that you have in mind, or one that you saw that seemed interesting, and I can try to fit it in, like I said, and you can go ahead and benefit from at least me doing a chart analysis on your next decision the next day or the next couple following days, or and so forth. So definitely subscribe if you're a viewer. Definitely comment down below. Engage in conversation. Talk about different ticker symbols that you would like to see. I'm not saying I'll be able to do all of them, but I'll do my best, and maybe I can do all of them. I just have to see how the schedule works out. But my biggest concern is you guys receiving the information you guys deserve, and that you guys will be able to go ahead and benefit from and use resourcely, right, as a resource. And you keep doing your due diligence. This is just part of the resource of your different research items, right? But still do those due diligence, and also keep rationalizing your decisions throughout the day, because obviously I'm just doing a chart analysis of what could happen, where is it going to go, and what's going to go ahead and happen the next day. But I can't really tell you off these videos how the day's going to go, because again, there's a lot of variables. If I was to go ahead and do a video where I could tell you what's going to happen next throughout the middle of the day, I would have to come out, way into the chart, and then so many different charts, right? Because I do like 10 charts a day, and I'm trying to do even more videos the more requests come. But um, you go ahead and you would go in, and I have to look at those charts, and then I gotta watch how the behavior is for the last like hour or two, and then go off of there and make my analysis of where the support levels are and where the resistance levels are, and that's constantly changing. So I can't be there every step of the way, but I can guide you into some type of notion where it could be going, or where it could be heading, or what could happen, and I hope that that's what I'm actually doing, and it seems like I am, especially from the feedback I'm getting from my viewers, and also just from me seeing how the chart reacts the next day, and based off of what I said yesterday. I hope that I just continue to help. That's what I'm really here for. So let's get into these charts, and as I always say before we go into the charts, no emotions involved, strictly charts, and I do not get paid for looking at specific charts. And I apologize if I took in a little bit explaining myself, but I did want to put that out there so that you guys as viewers and investors know that you guys have me here as a resource. And I'm not the only resource, and that's one thing I do want to point out. And I wouldn't tell anybody to just use me as their own resource. That's like putting all your eggs in one basket, right? No, that's not what I'm here to go ahead and promote. But I do want to let you guys know that that's what I'm here for, and I want to I want to be able to go ahead and be a help to your investment decisions. Okay, so the first thing here is this stock. We obviously saw how the chart was looking. It was looking bullish, and it has become a bearish run in the last couple of days. But at the end of the day, there is some things that we need to point out, because even though it looks bearish and even though it looked bullish before, there's something very important here. The 50-day moving average. From this bullish run, it got past it, and the bears have brought it back down, but the bulls are fighting. I mean, you could see clearly in this whole area, right, that the bulls are fighting to keep this one up, right? They leveled it out. Bears are trying to tear it down. Bulls brought this up. It got rejected, and the bears are trying to tear it down. And guess what the bulls did again? They brought it right back up, and the bears are trying their best. So it has slightly been going in a downward direction, but every time it goes downward, because of the slight push up above it, through the bulls, they bring the 50-day moving average a little bit more up, and then when it falls down, it brings it a little bit more down. So they're just tangoing here with the back and forth. So this is going to be an interesting one for the next couple of days, and even tomorrow as this stock opens in the market. So let's go ahead and look at our 50-day moving average and how far it is from the um, support level and the resistance level. Obviously, we have to see and open up our eyes and see that this stock is showing that it's a lot closer to the support level than the resistance level. We could see that very clearly, but that's not what we want to really focus on right now, because support levels will be broken, and also resistance levels could be broken. So that's not the case here, because the uncertainty is, yeah, it could go this way, break through the support level, or if not, resistance level, because it can go either way. But the first thing that we will have to see is the 50-day moving average, and that's 14.99. Once that is passed by the bulls and they keep themselves in this area, their next step is breaking through this resistance level, and the resistance level is 1550. Once the bulls break through that, then they can use that as support and new resistance levels will be made. But 14.99 right now is the main concern. Once the bulls bring it past that, they keep themselves somewhere in this area. They create a small resistance level somewhere in this area, which, like, from the 14.99, maybe the next resistance level could be 15.28, and then they can use that as support to bring themselves up here to 15.50. Until then, the bulls have no control over this stock, because the bears are tearing this one down. Or this tug of war can continue, and then this support level is just going to slightly ride with it, and then it's just in a sideways direction. And at that point, it's until whoever gives up and gives in, right, and takes over. But for now, the bears are having the upper hand. They brought it below the 50-day moving average, and that is 1485, where this stock ended. That is a key thing due to the fact that it falls below it. If this stock was to continue to go in a downward trend and moving itself further away from this 50-day moving average, then obviously the bears are in control, and their goal is to break through this support level, and that's 1460. If the bears were to break through the support level, I'm not saying it will stay down here. It will be further away from the 50-day moving average, and in turn creating this chart to be a much more bearish trend and a much more bearish chart. Even though it does fall down here, I'm not saying that the bears have won full control, because the bulls can rally up, take advantage of the price, and bring this one back up. If the bulls were to bring this one back up in this direction, their goal is to break through the 50-day moving average, and then at the end of the day, this is the resistance level. Until then, it will not be able to be as strongly in the bull's hands. The bulls have to break through this resistance level, use it as support, and then we can see this stock go in a upward trend for the bulls. For now, the main concern is seeing who is going to win this tug of war tomorrow. This is one to definitely keep a close eye on. And as always, subscribe if you like this channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you learned something new, hit the like button and subscribe. Comment down below if there's anything that you learned or anything that you want to ask or anything you want to add to this, or if you want to engage in some conversation or talk about other ticker symbols. Comment down below. Share this video with your friends and family and your community. And thank you so much.